friends, fellow beer geeks. I'm Wes, the craft beer geek, and on this rainy Florida day, we have a beer for you from possibly as far away as you can get and still be in the U.S. This is Alaskan Brewing Company's Smoked Porter. Very well-known beer, well-known smoked porter. It's been on my my bucket list for quite some time now, and I was really happy to be able to find a bottle of this when I was in Milwaukee a few months ago. So this went from Alaska to Milwaukee, and then from Milwaukee to here in Florida at my home. Like I said, this is something I can't get. It's been on my bucket list forever, and when I've been in Milwaukee in the past, it's been out of season, and I was there sort of in the wintertime, and it was actually in season. I was able to get a bottle of this, so I'm really excited to finally be able to give this a try. As you know, I love smoked beers, and I'm just really excited to give this a try. So I think this was $8.99 a bottle. I got it just at the Whole Foods in Milwaukee. Comes in at 6.5% alcohol by volume, and Alaskan Brewing is out of Juneau, Alaska. So I guess that's all we need to say about this. This is the 2011 version. Let's go ahead and get it cracked open and see what it's like. Okay, so this poured out a nice dark black color. Not seeing any light through this at all. It's very dark. Got a little bit of a head. The bubbles are pretty large. Carbonation on this. It does have a very nice sort of dry, a wet, smoky, roasty sort of, you know, that wet campfire, wet, freshly put out campfire smell to it that good smoked beers have. So it smells good so far. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting, is mostly just sort of a wet, smoky, wonderful, smoky richness to this. Let's go ahead and give this a taste, and I'll let you know what I think. Cheers. Oh wow. Has a medium body to it. It's not super smoky, but it is very smoky. It's very nice. I do get some of the maltiness to it. It's almost like an oaky sort of vanilla to it. It's interesting. I don't think this one is aged or anything. And they smoked the malts on this over alderwood, so it's a little bit different than that traditional Bamberg beechwood smoke. Yeah, this is definitely ranks up there with the best of them. You know, it's interesting in the way that it's not like punch you in the face smoky like some of the other Rausch beer type beers are. But it is just a very rich, smoky. It's perfectly balanced with the smoke. I mean, it's smoky, but it's not just smoky. It has that sort of vanilla, malty sort of, maybe almost some caramel. There's sort of a toffee, and more of a toffee, kind of a burnt sugar kind of taste to it. It's a great beer for a rainy day like today. Just to sit back and enjoy the smokiness of it. It's almost like a little bit of a campfire in your mouth. I'm getting some stickiness. It does have a good bit of malty sweetness to it that helps sort of balance out the smokes, makes everything really smooth. Yeah, this is great. Wow, this is, like I said, this is something that's been on my bucket list for years. Probably the first beer I ever heard of that I thought I have to have that sometime, and it hasn't let me down, which is pretty high praise considering how long I've wanted to try this. And it's living up to expectations, and it's just amazing. It's rich. It has the right amount of smoke. That's it's smoky, but it's not all smoke. There's a lot more going on with this beer, with the malty sweetness, the caramels, sort of vanilla sort of flavors, hints in there. I just had a smoked salmon scramble yesterday for breakfast, and this is sort of just reminded me of that, that just wonderful smoky flavors that can be added to things to sort of enhance the flavor, and I love that. I love the smokiness of things. I guess probably if you don't like smoky things, then you might not like this, but this is a lot more approachable than, say, a Schlenkerla, a Rausch beer that's just over the top, all smoke, which I personally love, but a lot of people are turned way off by that. This is something that sort of hits on more than just that, just the smokiness. It's got everything going for it. Yeah, just wonderful, really rich flavor to this. It doesn't have any kind of astringency to it. It's perfect. One thing I haven't said is it does have the right amount of carbonation. I feel also, it's not super carbonated, but it's got some carbonation to it. Helps scrub the tongue. Help with that sweetness and the stickiness. Sort of just cleanse the palate. Just helps with the flavor a lot. Yeah, so I think I've rambled on enough about this, how much I love it. I think it's no surprise at all that the Alaskan Smoked Porter is going to get a 10 out of 10 from me. It's everything I expected and more. I've been wanting to try this for years, and all the hype, and it still hasn't let me down with its flavor. I'm really going to enjoy finishing the rest of this bottle, and I'm going to be sad when it's gone. I hope sometime in the future I'll be able to get some more of this. But for now, yeah, Alaskan Smoked Porter, 10 out of 10. I'm Wes, the Craft Beer Geek. I don't drink bad beers. You shouldn't either. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.